Yo everybody, what's going on? I just wanted to do a quick little channel update here because I'm gonna kind of change things up a little bit. When I started the channel, I kind of just wanted to bang stuff out and get as many videos out there as I could, you know, lots of shorts and some longer form stuff, and it was really quantity over quality, and kind of flipping that around now, and I wanted to start doing stuff that's higher quality and more entertaining, hopefully, and better to watch. On top of that, I have a ton of games, and I don't know how I'm going to get through them all, but I came up with some ideas like of ways that I can get to play as many as I can in my lifetime, because what do I have, like a 1,500 or something in the basement now? And I'm going to show a video of that in a minute too, and I'll show you my collection so far, because I am collecting as much as I can too. Okay, so this is my basement. You can see my Peloton over here. It's collecting dust, but here are the Nintendo games. Got a decent amount now, about half the collection. And then there's the Super Nintendo games, saving plenty of room for more. And here are the PS4 games. This entire shelf is full, and then I have another one on the other side. So this is a little bit more than half. As we go down, and then you can see a bunch of dust and stuff on the floor. I gotta clean the basement. Here's the arcade cabinet my wife got me for Christmas not long ago. And then here's the rest of the PS4 games on the other side of the arcade cabinet. So it's about 820, I think I said, is that right? Something like that. Here's the PS5 games. Collector's item for PS5, haven't opened some of those yet. Then we've got cleaning product or something, some Switch games, Wii games, a couple of PS Vita games, and over here we've got the PS3 collection. And below that, PS2s, and below that is just anything that's duplicate. So I have a lot to clean up. What I came up with is basically a way to play like one game each day, and I have a spreadsheet that I'm going to show too that has all kinds of details in it, and I set up a macro in it that I can use to pick a random game. So what I'll do is I'll have it pick a random game from each day, and then I'll be playing through that one, and I have a couple of little playlist ideas for that. So that'll be cool. Okay, so here's the spreadsheet I was talking about. So this is how I keep track of the games that I'm collecting. I do have an app on my phone now too that I'm also using to keep track of my game collection, but prior to getting that, I had been working on the spreadsheet, and now I use both. So I gotta look over here to see what I'm doing. But anyway, so this is the Nintendo games tab, and I have I listed all of the Nintendo games, so I can kind of keep track of how much I own and how much I need. So as of right now, I have about 41%. I'm only trying to get the North American collection, and only within reason. Like I'm probably never gonna own Little Samson, something like that. You know, those a little too expensive, but I have a whole bunch of information on this. So I have the title, the developer, the publisher, when it was released, where did I buy it from over here, the date I bought it, and the purchase price for a lot of them. I'm missing some of that information, but I can go back and fill it in as I go. So I have the same thing going on with Super Nintendo. Then I have Switch. I'm not really collecting for that. PS1, only have like 13 games for it. I'm not collecting for that either. Same with the PS2. PS3, I have a fair amount. I'm not collecting for that system either. I am collecting for the PS4 of all things, which is kind of crazy because there's so many physical games for it. It's been fun, but man, it's a lot. There's a lot there. And then PS5, I'm not really collecting for either, but I do have quite a few games for it. So if I go back and I look, I have, let's see, I have 283 Nintendo games now. How many in Super Nintendo? Not really collecting with the Super Nintendo at the moment, but once I complete the Nintendo collection, I will go back to the Super Nintendo. So I have 161 of those. So PS4, that one's the interesting one. I don't list all the PS4 games here. There's just too many, but as of right now, I have 819 of them. Not bad. There's something like, 5,000 physical ones though. So when I started collecting for the PS4, I thought maybe there was like 3,000, and it seems somewhat reasonable, but when there's like 5,000, that's just nuts. But it's fun to collect for. I'll do a video at some point showing how I go about buying them. I basically like search for any of the cheapest stuff and try to buy it that way first. Oh yeah, I also have a column. You can't really see it right now. Let me move this over. Will that help? It doesn't help. Hang on. Just do this. There we go. So I keep track of the Metacritic information. So I have the score and how many people reviewed it. And then I also do the ESRB ratings. I have kids that are 10 and 12 years old, so I kind of have to keep track of that. If I didn't have kids, I wouldn't care, but I just have to make sure they're not playing the mature ones, you know. I also have when they were purchased and the price and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's about it for the spreadsheet. It's really cool. I can press Control-Shift-R and it'll pick a random game for me. So I am gonna tell it not to do like VR games. I'm not gonna include that in the stuff I'm playing right now. But I can keep on pressing it and it'll keep on picking new stuff for me to play, which is really cool. So I'm gonna start applying that to the channel so it can help me pick what games I'm playing. That should be fun. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I'll probably have a short each day saying, oh, here's the game that I'm playing today or whatever. And I'll be like, oh crap, I really played this game. Or, oh sweet, I'm glad I picked this one. Something like that. So we'll see where it goes and I'm looking forward to it. All right, so that's it for the spreadsheet. Also, I don't script anything. I mean, you might have noticed in my videos, whatever, but I like to be kind of spontaneous. I like to try to be natural, although I'm still working on that. Like I know my videos don't come across as completely natural yet, but I'm getting there. It seems weird as soon as I turn the record button on, it almost like I don't act like myself for some reason, but as time goes on, I'm getting better at it, I think. But yeah, so I like to be myself. I like to tell it like it is too. So when I'm playing these games, like I'll give you my true opinion of what I think I'm doing. I actually got in trouble one time at a job because I am a straight shooter. I guess some places don't like that, but what can I say? I'm an honest guy, so it is what it is. But yeah, so I'm getting rid of a lot of the playlists that I had been doing for shorts and things. The only one I think I'm keeping is the review in a minute because I did like that. But the other ones, I don't think they're that good. So I actually deleted a bunch of videos too before I created this one. So I'm hoping the channel will evolve and go in a better direction. And I'm hoping that it becomes more entertaining and more people want to subscribe, watch, and enjoy it. All right, that's all I got, man. Till next time, see ya.